Hi guys, so I'm going to do another update on my bigger bog garden that I've got growing outside. So here it is. So as you can see, things are starting to wake up now really well. Sarracenia Morii Max Rollins there. The top of the picture, I don't know if you can see on the video, had a little bit of damage to it. A couple of days ago, one of my other bog gardens got absolutely pulled apart by blackbirds looking for nesting material. This one never got really touched, but I think they have had a bit of a rummage through it. So some of the tops of some of the Sarracenias have been pecked out and plucked. So I've noticed a little bit of damage on that one, so that will be deformed as it comes up, but hey ho, I'm still going to let it do its thing. The Leucophila giant here, starting to wake up. Some new pictures coming up there. My little hybrid that I rescued, starting to wake up. I said in the last video in this one it was basically on death's door when I got it. I mean, now you can start to see I think this is in its third or fourth year of growth. That's doing really well. Drosera angelica there. Let's see if I can zoom in, give you a bit of an idea. There we go. It's a little bit better. Angelica there, getting nice and gooey. Doing really well. Venus flytrap DCXL coming along lovely. Got some lovely traps coming up. I think there is a flower. There's a flower in the middle of there, just about to come up. I will remove that. I don't want it to flower. I'd rather it focus on trap growth than flower growth. Got little flower petals all over the back garden. Little angelica there as well, just underneath me. Another one there coming up. A little rotundifolia there, looking a bit swamped. I think we've had a bit of rain, so all its goo's been dispersed, so that'll be alright later this afternoon when the sun comes out. And a couple of little things. There's a Pinguicula cultivar spy, temperate species, just waking up. Look a bit funny when they wake up all like wrinkly, but they come up quite nice when they're awake. See, around the garden here now we're starting to have some of these little plants come out. I didn't mention these in my other video because I assumed that the plant had actually died away over the winter because it's not a winter hardy species. But you see these little green tufts here, all over the place. That's actually a Stylidium dibella. I think I pronounced that right. That's an African species of trigger plant. Comes up really nice, beautiful little flowers, but spreads like crazy. Spreads underground, it's everywhere. Like I put a little tuft in here last year and it grew really well. I mean, you can see it coming out there as well. You can see it coming out there, all the way around there. I've even noticed it coming up over here, completely the other side of it. So it is just spread through the back garden. It's got beautiful little flowers that come up. So a similar species, a related species to this one. It's got some flowers coming up on it there. So they get really nice. It is a bonny plant. It does spread really well. You have to keep an eye on it because it's worse than some of the bladderwort species. How it spreads and overtakes, it grows like crazy. So if you are, it was an experiment. I wasn't expecting it to last the winter. It looks like it has done really well. So we'll see how that comes up. It will just carpet the back garden. It does look really nice. Little Venus flytrap there coming up. Drosera intermedia. Waking up. Sarracenia purpurea. Just waking up. Everything grows a little bit slower up here. Like you've probably seen some of the videos that you've been watching on some of our more southern growers. Everything's a lot warmer down there, so things grow a lot faster. Big hybrid species there. Throwing pictures up. That one's coming out of everywhere. It's coming out the back end there. It's had 2 flower stems on it. I've removed the flower stems. I wasn't too bothered about it flowering. I want it to grow more than flower. Yeah, it's coming up all over the place. I removed the tube. I pulled the tube out and I put a grit column all the way down. So now, like I did in the other one over there, that'll give me ease of watering as and when I need to water it. The Max Rawlings rhizome cutting that was in the back there, there is movement. I don't know if you'll be able to see on the video, but there is, around the back end of that, there is movement on it, so I'm really happy that that started to wake up. I was a little bit worried about it, as I said in my last video, but now that started to wake up and I'm chuffed. I'll see if I can get a better. I'm going to move quite slowly, I do apologise, I've broken a bone in my foot, so I'm going to be hopping and limping. So there you go, little red trap coming up there, so there's life in it. Get a better angle of the Darlingtonia californica here as well, so all new life coming up. So that's grown really well out here. I was expecting a couple of stolons to come up here and there, but nothing has yet. This hasn't woken up too quickly, but again it's another leucophile giant, so does wake up a little bit later than some of the other species. So this is a hybrid. I said in my last video, this is growing like crazy. Nice big tall flower stem on it as well. That's growing like crazy. That's just a very unusual flower stem I pulled off one of my great white sharks. Sorry, my camera focus is terrible. Get a better. You can see it's just thrown up loads of flowers. Very weird, very unusual. So I just thought I'd stick that in there, see if anything comes of it. If not, oh well. Another hybrid species there. Oh no, that's Sarracenia flava maxima. Drosera filiformis, var filiformis. Getting nice and sticky, and nice tall. Pinguicula grandiflora, growing really well. Nice, beautiful flowers coming out on it. Venus flytrap there coming up as well. Just making its way out. Yeah, just an update there for you. Thanks.